My name is
Hi.
my name is Brian D. Meeks, and this is my good friend Sherri. We've been friends for 3.5 decades, and today I helped Sherri get onto the Diamond app. This is a
Yay.
yay! Say hi, Sherri.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Brian.
Hey,
Thanks for having me here.
absolutely. We literally got her onto the platform a few minutes ago, and so this video is me showing Sherri the basics of BitClout, DiamondApp, Nacho Average, which hopefully by the end of this video she will understand and you will understand what decentralized social means. So a little bit of background. BitClout, which is what we're seeing on the screen now, is the original platform that was started 250, give or take, days ago by a gentleman named Nader. And it is a social media platform. It is built on the blockchain. There's lots of advantages to that. It's very cutting edge, which we're not going to go into except for understanding the decentralized portion. And where that's valuable is communities can have their own nodes. So this is the first sort of central main place in this social media world. And you'll notice it's very similar to Twitter. You can do posts and chat with people just like you would on Twitter. Here, you're limited to a handful of characters, so I can say hello. And I have on my browser an extension that gets me up to 2,000 characters. If I'm going to delete this, you know what? Before I do that, I'm getting sidetracked. So, understanding decentralized. This is the main one. But there's also this one. Now you see they're similar, and there's still a box up here. Still got my picture. This is another one. Nacho Average, which Sherri will appreciate because of everyone I've ever met, she is the most skilled at the art of puns. So Nacho Average is probably going to be where she likes to hang
I do
out
like it.
just
I
because of
do
the
like
pun.
it.
But you'll notice, and then here's a new one, which is called Art. And same sort of thing. I can post on any one of these four or any others, and that post will be seen everywhere. But each one of these has a little bit of different functionality depending on who the person is that built the node. So
They're like different rooms.
they're like different rooms. That's a great description. So we can hang out where we want to. Now, the Diamond app is the one that is where most people join because there's a $25 bonus that new people can get. Sherri has gotten that bonus. And I want to just go through the links and the buttons so that everything makes sense. Home, if you're anywhere else in this world, so if we go into messages and I decide I want to do a post, you always click home to get back to the spot where you can type a post. So let me say this. Hello, everyone. I'm creating a video explaining the world of DeSo. This post is for that. If you wouldn't mind, how about giving it a love? Okay, so now I click post on the Diamond app, and there's my post. But if I go back to here, and I go down to where it says profile, now I'm at my profile, but it also shows my most recent post. So here's the hello everyone post. If I go to Nacho Average and go down to profile, there's the post. So it doesn't matter where you are on these nodes, the interaction is all connected.
And
Now,
can you
yeah,
show me how to change from room to room again? So when I
well,
open up,
what we would need to do is you would need to open a different browser and type nachoaverage.com to get that. So I could take this and I could just drop you a link to each one of these. We won't take the time to do it during the video, but what I do just on a daily basis, because I use all the different nodes. Each one has something about it that I like better. And so I will jump from node to node. And what I do at the start of my day, because I'm very active on this platform, is I set up my first tab is BitClout, my second one is Diamond, my third is Nacho Average, and my fourth is Stat Art. And so I'll teach you how to do that, but I'm going to do that offline outside of the video if that's okay. Does that work? Okay.
Yeah.
So back to here. Now, there's something about on this platform that most people don't understand right out of the way, and that is the DeSo. What is the DeSo? It's a cryptocurrency that is associated with this world, and currently it's trading at $84.35 per US dollar per coin. Well, over here, this tells me the price of the DeSo. It tells me how many of these that I have in my wallet, and I have $5 or 5.84 DeSo, which is worth right now about $492. It also tells me the price of my coin. So this is what's interesting. Every person on this social platform has their own coin. And it's something that you can either ignore or you can actively try to promote it and get people to buy your coin. Why it's important is that if somebody finds Sherri's account and they say, oh, I like what she's doing on the site, I enjoy her posts, I want to encourage her, and what's more, I think she's going to build a really strong following. And if she does that, other people will buy her coin. So right now, early on, she's a good investment. And so we can go down here to profile, and this part right here is where I can check the people that have invested in my coin. So this is the post button. If I go to create a coin, now this shows all of the people that have invested in Meek's coin. There are 48 of them. Now, I'm the largest holder, and that's valuable because there's a thing called rug pulls. When people are new, these bots and other people trying to make a quick buck will go in and they'll buy some coins early on, because when you start out, your coin only costs a couple dollars. So you can pick up a few of them, but each time a purchase is made, the price goes up, and it's a curve like this. So early on, you want to set your FR to 100% until you're really comfortable with the site. And so Sherri and I, we will do that offline. That's something kind of beyond the scope of this introductory video. I have mine at 10%. What that means is that's the founder's reward. So if somebody decides to invest $100 in Meek's coin, which right now, because my price is $99.53, that would buy one Meek's coin, and I would get $10 as a founder's reward. So this is another aspect of the platform, that if you build up a following and people invest in you, you earn a little bit of money from that, which is if you blow up, and this is whole platforms in an early stage, so that is entirely possible for all the early adopters, because right now Sherri's an early adopter. Me, I'm on my 40th day. I'm still an early adopter. It isn't even to year one yet. So there's a lot of opportunity. Now, again, just to sort of wrap up the coins, this shows everyone who's ever invested. The Creator Fund has invested in 2.5633 Meeks coins. Now, they did not pay $256. They bought my coins early on, and it has grown to $256. Ted Combs, same thing. I think he spent maybe $10 on Meeks coins when I helped him join, and it's up to $85. So the whole coin aspect is, I could do a whole video on that. This is just about kind of introducing what's here. So we'll move on from that to what I think is the reason for being on the DeSo platform in this world, and that's the diamonds. The diamonds are a gift you can receive from people who read your post. And we'll just pause a moment as the Martell, Iowa noon horn is going off. That's what you're hearing in the background.
I remember that.
It means it means it's noon, and it's not great for the audio recording, but that's absolutely okay. So I want to explain how diamonds work because this is the most important part of the video. We're going to go back to this page. I'm going to click on, we'll go back to the DiamondApp, and I'm going to write another post. It is time to explain to Sherri how diamonds work. Will they be this girl's best friend? Okay, so another thing I would mention in this video is that I make my living as an author and a copywriter. And so the way that I'm putting these posts up is intentional because I get better interaction. The point is I'm going to hit the post on this. Once I hit the post, then you'll see down here people can love it or they can give a diamond. A love, if I just go into the feed on somebody else's post, this is the best way to show it. We'll go new posts. And so here's some posts, and you'll see this is the feed. This is some art. This is, I don't know what this is. If you're into Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, or any sort of Middle-earth magic film or series, I'd highly recommend watching The Wheel of Time, which just came out on Amazon. Today's November 19th. It just came out on Prime Video today and is pretty good. Okay, this is a perfect post for me to use as an example. I'm going to give it a love, and then I'm going to give it a diamond. Now, these diamonds, depending on which one I click on, is either worth 1 cent, 4 cents, 42 cents, $4, $42, or $422. I'm just going to click it once, and I just gave that person a penny. Now, why this is important is because if we go, I'm going to go back to the Nacho average because this is what I love about their node, is that if I go into diamonds, they have the total number of diamonds that I have received since I began 40 days ago at the top, whereas BitClout, I have to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and I've gotten 1,800 diamonds. So it takes a long time to get there. This is, again, why each node has some functionality that's better than the other nodes. And so
you're saying there's a different way to view your diamonds.
Yeah, exactly.
In the Diamond app, it has all the accumulation in one place.
Well, and they all have the totals in one place. It's just
they just rearranged differently.
It's just rearranged differently. And so if I go into my profile here, there's diamonds, and it's still got the same list. You'll see Nader is at the top. He's the founder. Nader, the founder, has given me 28 diamonds. He has given me, I believe, he's given me a few 3 diamonds. He's given me, I think, 4 diamonds, which are worth $4 each. And he's given me one $40 diamond. He's the founder of this whole thing. And so that is exciting because it says that he appreciates my content and so forth. But here, in order to find out my total number of diamonds, I have to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And there's over 1,000, well, probably not 1,000, probably 700, 800 people here. You see it takes a long time. And if all I want to know is what my total is, I keep scrolling and scrolling. Whereas if I go to Nacho Average, it's right at the top. I have received 1,802 diamonds worth $186.40 over the previous 40 days with only 430 followers. But understand, yesterday I started the day with 402 followers. 3 weeks ago, I was at 300 followers. A week before that, I was at like 110 followers. So as your follower count grows, obviously more people see your posts, and you have a better opportunity to get these diamonds. And so for anyone who wants to build a platform, which Sherri is delightful, and I've encouraged her to come here because, like I said, we've known each other for three and a half decades, and the things that she puts up on Facebook are motivational, they're helpful, sometimes they're great puns, And I believe that that same content that Sherri is going to post on Facebook anyway, if she also posts it here, which is very little extra effort, over time, she's going to make money from it. And so since you're going to be doing social anyway, why not make a little bit? And so that's kind of an overview of the platform through the beauty.
I have two questions, by the way. When you have
okay. So yeah, let me. Well, you know what? I've already forgotten what was. Oh, I just wanted to say that this a big part of this community at this point on November 19th, 2021, is that there are a lot of people minting and selling NFT art. And so this is an example. This is a piece of NFT art that sold for 0.61 DeSo, which is probably around $50. And my 492, I've sold some of my art. I've sold it for over 500. I've spent some of that since then. This is the art that I have done, and so you can see stylistically what my art looks like. These are
awesome.
Thank you, Sherri. These are all available for sale. Well, some of them have sold. There's one down here which Sherri hasn't seen. She's seen a lot of these others because I posted them on Facebook. But this one is actually a photo
we love that.
she took of me with her dog, Kyla. Did I pronounce that right? Is it Kyla?
It is Kyla. Yeah.
Kyla is such a good puppy.
We're both big fans of Brian.
Puppy kisses are the best. And this is actually sold. I turned this into an NFT because I was just learning about how the tool works to turn something into an NFT. I did, and it sold for like 75 cents. I didn't.
Awesome.
I just put a minimum price on there of like 1 cent, and somebody bid 75. I was like, great. So there's a person who has collected a picture of me. Which, now correct me if I'm wrong, Sherri, but I think since I've sold a piece of art with me in it, that makes me a model, does it not?
Yes, it does. And I was going to ask if do I have photo credits on that?
No, you were given no credit whatsoever.
Because if I can get a fraction of a penny,
what I will do is I'm going to send 4 cents your way after we do the video. So
that would be so appreciated because times are tough right now.
Times are tough. Can you ask? Do you remember those 2 questions?
Yeah. So one of the things was, are there going to be? Should we be anticipating more nodes in the future? Are there going to be like what's dictating? There are like 4 nodes.
Well, there are many more nodes.
There are many more nodes.
I brought up the ones that I use most often.
How do you shop for nodes?
Well, the way I found most of the nodes has been through just watching the feed as I'm using the platform. Somebody will say, hey, we're launching this new thing, and then I go check it out. So that's how I find these various nodes. And
so who can anyone create a node?
Anyone can. In fact, I have a new company, and we will be launching a node soon that is going to focus on authors. Authors and readers is what my node is going to be about, and so you can look for that down the road. And who knows, I may do some post-production editing of this video and include a shot to it. But as we speak right now on November 19th, I have a world-class developer who is working on the node. So for all I know, he finished it 4 minutes ago, or maybe he'll finish it next Wednesday. I don't know how long it takes. But yes, there will always be more nodes being developed. And in fact, there is a fund called the Octane Fund, which has $50 million in it, where people who have ideas for doing development in this world can apply to try to get funding to build out some of these things. Your question about can anyone do a node? Yes. You and I couldn't, though, because it does require a fairly high level knowledge of not only being a coder, a developer, but being a coder and developer who develops on the blockchain. So, you and I could go to school and learn how. There are people you can hire for $500 to $1,000 that can do the work for you. So, yes, anybody can have one. It's not as simple as setting up a WordPress or something like this. It's quite a bit more complex. So did that answer your question?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that gives me a little bit of information there. And I hadn't known about it before, so I appreciate you telling me.
I love you, Sherri Siegel. You're the best. We are going to close on that spectacular pun,
Uh,
and
oh, I don't mean to cut you off.
that's
The last question I have, if I can squeak it in,
yes.
is about how we're linking our monetary things to this, because I didn't put any bank information in yet,
Oh,
and so we're
that is
linking.
a great question.
That's a
That is a great
Yeah.
question. There are in every one of these nodes, they have excuse me, a different amount you can get. So I have a referral link which I will put at the bottom of this video. And that referral link, if somebody watching this video should click on the link and go to DiamondApp and sign up, and it's a multi-stage sign up because this is crypto. There's money involved and it has to be secure. You sign up, you get a seed phrase which you have to write down. Take it seriously. If you ever lose it, you'll never be able to recover a password. And if you have money in your account, you'll never be able to get to it. You'll just be out of luck. So take the seed phrase seriously. Write it down, print it out, maybe take a photo of it with your phone. And then there is a ID verification. Same thing. This is crypto. This is a world where security is the most important thing. Once you're through that, up in this corner here, it will show that you have $25. So you don't need to put any money in to start out giving diamonds, receiving diamonds. And if you do that, I will get $7.50, because if we go down here to my referrals, I have earned $90 just from having friends like Sherri sign up, and a total DSO given out to friends like Sherri, $301.66. And so that's a great question.
In 40 days.
We will put that in the bottom of the video so anybody can join at once. And if you do, you can find me. I'm at Meeks, and we will also put Sherri's thing at the bottom in the notes so you can find her as well. And thank y'all for checking out my video. Bye.
I hadn't known it before, and I hadn't seen it before.
Ah!
Both relevant puns.
Both relevant puns. We're going to end it there on that wonderful note. Thank you for helping me out with this, Sherri. And
thank you, Brian. This is exciting.
It is exciting, and hopefully I'll be able to talk Sherri into doing more videos with me because she asked really good questions. Yeah. So thanks, buddy.
Cool. Bye. See you later.